Diablo 4 Season 2 starts tomorrow. That is the 17th, but there are some things you can do right now in the game in order to prepare for the Season 2 and be the strongest as possible on start. The obvious one of this would be all renown rewards now persist between seasons and new characters. This you can actually see in the game. So for instance, if you look at this here, renown system, it used to be that you would only get about halfway through the third renown because we used to only have waypoints as well as the altars of Lilith and areas discovered as renown that carries over. But now all of your renown will carry over. So if you're like me, you have a little bit of renown left to do, go and make sure you finish your renown. That way when Season 2 comes, all of that renown will carry over. You no longer have to regrind renown. This is something that was a massive complaint by people for a while, and now they have made it the way that people asked. Do keep in mind these are separated out by hardcore and softcore. So for instance, this is my hardcore character. I've already done the renown on softcore. So if I make a Season 2 softcore character, that renown would transfer. But I must finish this right here if I want all of the renown on my hardcore character. So think about, am I making hardcore or softcore? Finish the renown on your hardcore softcore character, either in the Eternal Realm or the season. You can do either one. You don't have to do seasonal renown. You go to seasonal renown. If you're closer on your Eternal character, you can finish the renown on that character. Speaking of the seasons, there is the Battle Pass. If you were one of the people that paid for the Battle Pass or used your token that came with your premium edition for the Battle Pass and you have not unlocked the remainder of this, you do not have to hit level 100 or anything to finish out this cosmetic Battle Pass. In fact, I'm only in my level 70s and I was able to fully unlock the Battle Pass. So if you want to finish all of these, that would be one such thing I would recommend, as all of these will be going away, these cosmetic rewards, once this season is over. So this is your last chance to get the hands on what you've already paid for if you've unlocked this. This is also the season journey. Now, if you already have done this, you don't have to worry about it, but if you're like me, you got bored halfway through Season 1 and quit your character, it might be worth coming back just to finish the last little objectives, as there is some titles at the end of this Season 1 journey. You can get Wrathful, you can get Heart. These are limited time titles for Season 1, and if you care about collectibles like that some people do, then this would be one such reward that you probably want to get your hands on, as they will be gone after Season 1. And if you completely ignore the Malignant quest, you should do the Season 1 line, as there is more player titles, Malignant, Purifier, etc., that you will get through completing your baseline story in Season 1. So even if you want to log on for a few minutes and finish these, you will get yourself rewards for doing that. And if you're working on renown on a hardcore character, they didn't announce whether or not it's going to be the same way in Season 2, but in Season 1, if you died and lost your hardcore character before the start of Season 1, then your renown would not count. So if you're grounding out that renown, keep your character alive while you're doing it. It's also a good time probably to look and decide what class you're going to be playing. Now, if you look at the previous video on this channel, that's actually what we broke down, is what class should you play for Season 2, because there's a lot of options. There's a lot of vampire powers as well coming to the game that might change your opinion on what class you want to play. Once the season actually starts, you will want to log into the Eternal Realm, where your characters from Season 1 will have been transferred, and go in, and there will be a seasonal withdraw only stash tab. This is where you're going to take out all the items that you have claimed during the season that can transfer to the Eternal Realm, so that way you get to keep them. This will be one of the first things you're going to want to do. Claim back all your items onto your Eternal Realm characters so you get to keep your seasonal stash. And in case you really did not get very far in Diablo 4, you're going to want to finish the campaign and unlock your mount. You're going to want to do both of these things, so that way you can skip the campaign and still have your mount as soon as Season 2 starts. And as of Season 1, they actually added that the map is unlocked on new characters that you uncover. So if you have uncovered every bit of the map on your character, if you make a hardcore character and you uncover all of the map, then your next hardcore character will have all of the map uncovered. So for this reason, if you do want the entirety of the map uncovered, one thing you could do is go onto a softcore if you're going to make a softcore, or a hardcore if you're going to make a hardcore, and run around and unlock each and every area that you have not yet discovered on the map in order to have a fully unlocked map on your new character. Altars of Lilith still transfer between all of them, not only the renown, but the stats associated with them. And once again, this is separated by hardcore and softcore. So if you're making your first hardcore ever, you're going to need to do the Altars of Lilith again. So do not forget to grab all these altars in order to be as strong as possible come Season 2. If you have any questions that weren't answered in this video, come on by. I'm live right now as of the posting of this video, preparing for Season 2 myself. This is on Darth Microtransaction on Twitch. I will have a link down below in the description as well as the pinned comment. Love you all, and I will see you on the live stream.